Hello everybody and welcome back to another new video on the channel. Today we're talking about the newest episode for Boruto episode 97. And in short, the episode wasn't very good because it took a lot of things that we knew about the characters that are focused in the episode and just threw all that lore and character development straight to the trash. So the episode focuses on Shikadai and a little bit of Shikamaru and the Nara clan and all that. Mainly Shikadai because it does center around him mostly, and he is, I guess, the protagonist of the episode, I guess you can say. But the episode starts off, just a quick summary, the episode starts off with, the Inoshikucho trio, Chocho, Inojin, and Shikadai, and they're on a mission. They have to capture these fucking like these ninja guys doing like something. They don't really explain what they're doing, but they're doing something. Shikadai makes a mistake. He doesn't know how to use child paralysis jutsu as good as he is, because that's like the focus jutsu that he's trying to, I guess, master in the episode, but he doesn't really do much anyway, so whatever. So he messes up, and then later, after like they do the opening, Boruto makes a notice, or not notice, but he says that was like the fourth like mistake like in a row or something, and that just seems really dumb. That just seems really dumb to me, because as we already know, the lore has already established with the character of Shikadai and even Shikamaru back in part 1 of Shippuden, that if Shikadai were to have made a mistake during a mission, then that wouldn't happen again, right? Like, he wouldn't make any other similar mistakes all over again. Like, if he made one singular mistake, he would try to improve himself upon doing that mistake, and either train and make his shadow paralysis jutsu better, or maybe even learning a new jutsu, which, surprise, surprise, he sort of knows how to do a new jutsu in the episode. Later on in the episode, something happens at a freaking power plant with Denki, and something happens. I'm not even really going to go into that much detail, but he supposedly, I guess, learned a new jutsu, but he was always able to use wind style jutsu, and it's like, some people will think that this is an ass pull kind of thing, but really it makes sense because, his mom is Tamari, and Tamari came from, the I don't know. This episode just now kind of bothers me a little bit, because it did kind of seem a little disrespectful to the characters that we all really care about, especially Shikadai. Shikadai is personally one of my favorite characters from the Boruto anime so far. There's just something about his character that reminds me kind of a lot of Shikamaru, and I really like Shikamaru from Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. And Shikadai is kind of similar in a lot of ways, and I really like Shikadai because of that. But they took all of the lore that they established with his character and just threw it in the trash, like I said. So he makes 4 mistakes in a fucking row somehow for literally no reason. This Lord Enshu guy, who's apparently important for some reason, even though we've never seen him before, starts bombarding Shikamaru and like the politics behind like the Nara clan and how they're losing face. Even that doesn't really make any sense at all, because Shikamaru is like the Hokage's aide, and he knows all the other Kage and previous Kage and all that sort of stuff. He was in the war. He did a lot of stuff for the war. His dad was really important. He was the previous leader of the Nara clan. It doesn't make sense, For some reason, I guess people are losing respect for the Nara clan, but that doesn't make any sense at all, because Shikamaru is the leader of the Nara clan, and then next to that is Shikadai, and Shikadai, through his character development, has been really impressive. So the fact that the Nara clan has lost respect makes literally no sense at all. But of course, they had to completely diminish that in any way possible, just to set up a plot for the fucking episode. So this Lord Enshu guy shows up. He's like attacking Shikadai or Shikamaru for whatever stupid reason that doesn't make any sense to the plot. Later on in the episode, this Enshu guy fucking shows up the Nara clans or Shikadai's house again, and he starts bringing up hey, Shikadai, you should go into politics. And then for some reason, Shikadai, without even really thinking it a second time or whatever, he doesn't really think more into it. He's just yeah, I'll go into politics. I'll become a politician. The episode goes through a montage of him talking to his friends about becoming a politician. He meets up with Denki. Stuff happens. Does wind style jutsu for the first time that we've seen him do it, and then he just decides, "Oh no, I'm not gonna be a politician anymore." And then the episode is over. That's the whole plot. The whole plot is he makes a mistake in the beginning. Apparently, this is the fourth time he's made a mistake. Stuff happens with the Nara clan that doesn't make any sense at all. Decides to become politician because he's persuaded by this some guy that we've never met. And then later on, something happens again, like that happens at like the stupid power plant that they were earlier in the beginning of the episode. And then he's just like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep being a ninja. I'm not gonna take 2 years off to become a politician," which I already predicted at the end of last week's episode, or the last episode at least. So, I don't know. It's really stupid because just as I've already explained, they took all of the development of Shikadai and even Shikamaru and even Tamari and just completely destroyed it, because a better plot would have been he makes a mistake in the beginning of the episode, and this is like the first mistake that he's ever really made during a mission. He decides to want to become stronger, so he decides to start improving his wind style techniques, because as we know from learning in the episode, he doesn't know how to use wind style, but he doesn't really use it all that often, and instead tries to prioritize himself into using the Shadow Paralysis Jutsu. So at this point, he's already, really used to using the Shadow Paralysis Jutsu, so he might as well go ahead and start learning how to use Wind Style that he inherited from his mom. So he goes and talks to Tamari and asks her to train with him, and yeah, they end up training. He learns a new jutsu, he ends up mastering it, and they still have all the great character development that they could have had for Shikadai in the episode that they tried to do in this one, but have it make more fucking sense. But no, they decided to not do that. And I actually saw a comment somewhere. I actually saw it through a YouTuber's video. Never mind. I saw it through a YouTuber's video who also did a review for the episode, and someone mentioned how they were trying to build. It seemed like they were trying to build up a Shadow Paralysis, with a Shadow Paralysis Jutsu mixed in with Wind Style. And yeah, that would have been cool. It kind of seemed like that's what they were going for, but that didn't happen. So whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the episode. Like last week, this episode didn't make any sense. They completely took all of the character development for these characters that we really care about and just fucking destroyed it for literally no reason. It wasn't very good. It wasn't very good. The writers just completely disrespected these characters that we all really care about for no reason, and I don't know what they're gonna do next. So we're gonna have to wait until the next episode, next Sunday, and just see what happens. And because I didn't mention it in my last video, because my last video that I made a couple days ago was talking about the Vic Magana situation and hashtag kickvic and all that, but I actually made that video on my birthday. And so, yeah, Friday's video last week was actually my birthday. And I didn't mention it because I just kind of forgot. Because I actually kind of forgot it was my birthday as I was making the video. And just for those of you wondering, I turned 19. So I'm 19 years old. And if you want to leave a comment saying happy late birthday or whatever the fuck, go ahead by all means. I don't really care because I'm just a year older and I don't really feel all that much different, to be honest. But anyways, that's the end of the video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, and if you are new, subscribe for more videos just like this. There's another video that I want to get out as soon as possible. Hopefully, I can get it out as later in the week, maybe this Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know when it'll come out. It just depends on the mood, of course. So, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. I'm out. Peace.